come on. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Gotta be awake to drive this one. Welcome guys to another episode on the Extra Mile. My name is Alex and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today's a great day because it is BeamNG update day. And yeah, we're at 0.25.1. A new update has just recently been released and that contains a new car. So let's spawn on a nice track. We do have the Spa mod from Civetta Corsair. I will link that in the description as well. And we will take the new car out for a test drive. It is allergy season, so I'm a bit red. I apologize for that, but I gotta live with that, being itchy and scratchy for a while in summer. But let's take a look at that lovely new car. Look at that. It is beautiful. Truly beautiful. It reminds me, it's kind of a mix of a McLaren, the Ferrari 488 Pista, and maybe a little bit Porsche 918 in there as well. So let's start with the base model. It has rear-wheel drive and a naturally aspirated V10 with about 610 horses, which is not too bad. Ooh. Listen to that, guys. I think it's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful machine. Look at that engine there. So what I'm especially interested in are the driving modes. Let's take a look here. There we go. Drive mode Strada. That's for the street, I suppose. Is there a way... Wait a second. Is there a way to do that in the cockpit somehow? Oh, look at that. Two-step active. Okay. That's the axle lift. We don't need that. And where's my button for... Oh, that's the new door thing. That's pretty cool as well. Look at that. Pretty sweet. So where can I change my drive modes? It should be this button, right? Or no, that one. But that does not work, apparently. But yeah, anyway, we can just change that here. Sport, Corsair is track, drift, and completely off. So let's start with the street mode. Because what BeamNG does, and that's unique to Beam, from what I understand, no other sim does that, is that it actually simulates the electronic driver settings that you have that control the differential, the traction control, and everything, the aero, realistically. All right, here we go. So this is the street mode. Traction control should be preventing me from doing too much crazy stuff. Okay, this is a fast car. Oh, force feedback, really nice. Oh, this is really good. I really like it. I immediately like it. It feels very tight. It feels very precise. It is certainly fast. And brake, 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 brake. Very good on the brake. Oh, wow. So far, relatively easy to drive, even when let's see if we can get it a bit sideways with the traction control on. No. No. I'm flooring it, stabbing it. No. Bit of understeer. So this feels pretty much how a real car feels with stability control active. I like it. I think the sound is a tad artificial from the inside. It sounded much better from the outside. Sounds a bit weak from the inside, to be honest. All right, let's go. Let's change up the driving mode a little bit. I want to try that. So let's go to Sport. Oh, actually, wait a second. Listen to the exhaust, to the idle. You hear that? It changes. Woohoo! Alright, that is interesting. Alright, so now we are in sport mode. Exhaust flaps have opened. The speedo has changed as well. Still sounds a tad artificial from the inside, but a bit more meaty. Oh, this is a fun car to drive, guys. Not gonna lie. Brake hard. Brakes are really good on this car. Okay, I just floored it there, tried to get it a little bit unsettled. It still won't do it. So it's still keeping us safe. It's just a little bit more sporty, I suppose. And brake. We can brake a bit later. The brakes are so good on this car. I can feel riding over the curbs. I can feel that in the wheel. Let's try to get it a bit unsettled, but the electronics work like a charm, and they do like in real life. It's awesome. All right, let's go straight into the track mode, because now I'm really curious. I wish this button would work. That would make sense. But okay, anyway. Traction control still preventing wheel spin. Oh, this is good fun. It kind of feels a little bit as if the suspension settings are altered as well. It seems a little bit stiffer. Oh God. Come on, Alex. Ooh. Don't want to do that. But yeah, it feels like the car is a little bit stiffer now in track mode. Let's go for one clean lap here before we check out the drift mode and brake. That was better. Really good speed. And remember, this is the entry-level version of the car. Brake hard. Oh, this is nice. This is so nice. Come on, get to the curb. There it is. Okay, not the cleanest line, I gotta admit. Yes, a little bit of rotation under braking. Still a little bit more, just a tiny little bit more understeer than I would like. But it kind of makes sense that the setup would be like that, because manufacturers don't want their clients to die when they drive the cars on track. And it's just a tiny little bit. Yes! Oh, this is good fun. This is good fun. Well, this is pretty impressive, and you gotta remember where Beam comes from, or came from. It is so refreshing and exciting to see Beam turn into really solid tarmac sim. And it is right now. Force feedback feels great, the car handles great. It's quite impressive, to be honest. Let's go to the drift mode. All right, drift mode, here we go. Okay. This is interesting. You can already feel that the car allows a certain drift angle, but then tries to stop it with the stability control. Really interesting. And again, Beam is the only sim that bothers to do that, that bothers to simulate these controls that every modern sports car has. I mean, the driving settings do matter in a GTR or in a McLaren. Yeah, you could tell. This is so cool. It is a bit tricky to find the right balance, but it works. The drift mode works. That's for sure. Since there's a natural tendency to understeer a little bit, in this chassis at least, in this configuration, you kind of have to fight that a little bit. Wow. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm very, very, very much impressed. This is really, really, really good. All right, let's turn all the 8s off and go for one last lap, which will probably end in a crash. Let's see. All right, all the 8s are off. No traction control, no stability control. Let's see how this will go. So far, so good. This is a fun car. We'll definitely try another one in a second here, another variant, that is. And there is the spin. Very cool. Whoa! You can feel that this is a car that you have to take seriously. You certainly have to be awake when you drive this. Lovely, no! And we crashed it. I want to try the track version. I want to try that. And I want to go into woohoo! Corsair. I want to go into track mode. So let's see. So this has 700, over 700 horsepower. Different body kit, and it's the track focused version, basically the Black Series version of this chassis. So I'm guessing this will have less understeer. Come on. All right, one clean lap with the track version of this car. Brake. Yes, brakes are excellent. Come on, come on, come on. Damn, this is a fast car. This is a fast car. Come on. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Gotta be awake to drive this one. And brake. It's definitely more nervous when it comes to the rear end rotating. You can tell that the limit is a little bit thinner here, which makes total sense considering what this car is supposed to be. So you have to be a bit more awake when you drive this one, a bit more careful, a bit more precise, which is not always my strength, let's be honest here. I made the same mistake again, overshot my braking point. Oh, this is good. This is really, really, really good. Oh yeah, did the same thing again. This is noticeably faster on the straight, so my braking points do not line up anymore. Wow. What a machine. Wow. Really good fun, really good fun. Force feedback is amazing in this build. I don't know if they specifically updated it, but it feels really good. Never felt force feedback like this in BeamNG, never. It's on par with Assetto Corsa easily. You can feel everything. Turned in a bit too early. And noticed the rear end getting a little bit squirrely over the curbs there. Wow. This is excellent. Guys, you should try this. Let's listen to it from the outside here a little bit. Oh, I can't see where I'm driving. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That was great, guys. I had a lot of fun. You should check this out if you have Beam installed and you didn't download the update yet or didn't check out this new car. Do yourself a favor and change that immediately. It's great fun. Can't wait to try the off-road version. We will do that in the next video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.